Hi, Brenda. I haven't seen you forever. Not at all, darling. Okay, I'm just going to get right into it here. So, hold on, my friends. An Oklahoma man faces charges of sexual molestation. That has been upgraded. We will talk about that. Her mother has also been charged. This was the first article that came out. Dustin Walker, 34. A DNA. Hey, Poppy, darling. Oh, cool. All right, sweetie. Be careful driving. So, Dustin Walker, 34, is the father of his 11-year-old stepdaughter's child. This is disgusting. Mama Bear, if you hear me, I apologize. I don't remember. I don't think I said an 11-year-old couldn't get pregnant, but I was wrong, lady. And I always will apologize for my wrongness. So, apologize for that one. I can't even remember what that conversation was about. But anywho, I apologize, lady. All right, so we've got a 34-year-old man who got an 11-year-old girl pregnant. No other way to say it. They made her have the baby at home. They never took her to a doctor. They said they were homeschooling her. I don't think that she was getting the proper schooling at home that she should have been getting. That is just my opinion. Her mother is 33 years old. And guess what? Guess what, you guys? Guess who's expecting a baby at any time? Guess. So I'm going to show, I'm going to show you guys this news report. Because Grandma, no, not Candace May. May. No, Candace is not pregnant. Or if she is, I don't know it. The mother of this little girl, 11 years old. 11 years old. This little girl's going to be traumatized for the rest of her life. I mean, having kids traumatized me. I can't imagine. Now, they're all trying to say we didn't know she was pregnant. They say she was a very petite little girl. They are not releasing her name or anything like that. Now, there were other siblings at home. And hold on, because I have the ages. All under the age of 11. All under the age of 11. Okay. So the 11-year-old's mother is pregnant and expected to give birth at any time. The DNA test results say Dustin Walker is the father of the 11-year-old's baby. This is horrible. So charges were added for sexual abuse of a minor and charges against her mother for permitting the sexual abuse. And they also have child neglect charges against both of them, covering all the other children ages 9, 7, 6, 4, and 2. 9764 and 2, and she's expecting another one. So this is horrible. $100,000 bond apiece. It doesn't say cash bond, but those charges, I believe, can result in life in prison, if I remember correctly. No medical assistance, nothing. Nothing. The infant was a normal-sized baby, and nobody knew because they didn't get her any help. She wasn't going to school, so there was just no way that... here's a picture of the losers. This is horrible. Yo-yo knickers, they go up and down nonstop. Yeah, it's sad. And she was just letting them do it. But if it's not a cash bond, then, I mean, 10% of that, but I don't think that they could afford to pay it anyway. They look evil. They look evil. They really do. Oh, Lord. So he's arrested. Mom charged with enabling. He is stepdaddy. The 11-year-old did have a full-term baby at home on August 16th. So that's when the baby was born, August 16th. They tried to say they didn't know she was pregnant, and they never took her to a doctor. So the DNA test came back 99.9% DNA match for the baby's father. Wow. So isn't there more charges they can file? So he's accused of sexually abusing the girl, which if it's 99.9% DNA match, that's not even questionable. And her mom allowed it. This is one of the most serious child sexual abuse and neglect cases that they have ever prosecuted. I'll show you a picture of the house here in a second. The couple were also charged with 6 counts of felony child neglect, including failing to provide the 11-year-old with adequate medical care and supervision when she gave birth at home. The remaining 5 counts of child neglect, alleged neglect of the 5 children they share, ages 2, 4, 6, 7, and 9, on or between January 1st and August 16th. The children were living in deplorable conditions. From my understanding, cat feces, dog feces. They had no clothes on. They will go back to court on September 3rd. Each of the charges against both defendants are punishable up to life. Life. Life, life, life. Okay, let me get back to this article I was going to show you guys. Give me one moment, please. This is horrible. Okay, let me put my earpods in so I can hear it. I started it. So this woman standing there is Grandma. So Grandma obviously lived across the street. Yeah, they did take them all away. I don't think they'll be getting them back. Let me see. I wanted to start it where she's interviewing the neighbor. We can start it at the beginning. I don't mind. Okay, she's knocking on their door right now. Give me a second. Okay, I'm commentating on this. I will have to stop it every couple seconds, so that's the way it is.
Year-old lived there with him, her stepfather, and biological mother, Cherie.
Thank you. She's knocking on the door.
Her next-door neighbor shouted to me nobody was home, so I talked to her instead.
This is getting to me, and I've talked. I said, they're not doing nothing. They're not helping them kids, and I've called.
While
there we are again, a neighbor saying that they called. They called. Why didn't anybody do anything? I don't understand. That little lady broke my heart. Isn't that sad, Flossie? This is horrific. So they said they were homeschooling her. All those children in that home.
Spoke with Cheryl Atkins. I noticed this lady filming across the street, but I continued on with the interview.
They have no running water for the last 2 or 3 years.
So not only did they not have running water for the last 2 or 3 years, but this baby gave birth to a baby. This is horrifying.
They have dogs in the house. They have cats in the house. 6 children.
When we got to the home, there was some trash in the yard, a broken window, and a bungee cord holding the door locked.
The oldest is 11, and everybody else is younger.
Once Atkins and I finished our conversation, I approached the woman who's filming.
Hi there.
I found out her name was Michelle, and the 11-year-old's grandmother.
I don't know if that is the mother's mom or the stepdad's mom. I guess I'll have to go back and look at the mugshots. I'll look at the mugshots here in a second.
We didn't know this was happening.
Lying. She's freaking lying. She's lying. And now they're going to blame it on a 12-year-old. Because they were curious. Lady, you freaking knew.
How do you think your granddaughter got pregnant?
Hey, Sarah.
She keeps telling us that it was the little 12-year-old.
I say Grandma needs to go to jail too, Sarah. And I think they all need to be put under the jail. Absolutely, she's acting. She's trying to COA. Cover her own ass is what she's doing.
Boy that I used to keep, I babysat. She keeps telling everybody that it was him.
Now, I do have to go back and find out if this is stepdaddy's mom or mom's mom. Because they just said grandmother. But we'll look at the picture and find out. Oh, yeah. I would be freaking the fuck out. I would be like, I don't know how my granddaughter got pregnant. She's fucking 11 years old. And I want to know who did this to my granddaughter. Because the thing about it is, now I can't say that where she came from, she lives there. But it seemed like Grandma was close enough to know for sure. I'm just saying.
They got curious. That's all I
They
know.
got curious.
I spoke to Muskoge's Assistant District Attorney, Janet Hudson.
It's our understanding the child had not seen a doctor in over 1 year.
That's crazy.
They keep saying that we knew about my granddaughter's pregnancy,
Because in my opinion, you did, lady.
and we did not.
First got word of this case, what was your initial reaction?
I was horror stricken to find out that it's an 11-year-old little girl who's given birth and that she had no medical care and she had no one to be with her.
This is getting to me. And I've talked, I said, they're not doing nothing. They're not helping them kids. And I've called.
See, that bothers me that the neighbors called and nothing was done.
Called about the dogs. Called about the children.
The assistant.
Now, see, that's the thing. Now, this was before they did the paternity test. Okay, let's look. I wonder who okay. We gotta see. I wanna know. Does anybody know if that was her mother or his mother? Let me pull it back up. Let's see who she looks like. Hold on. Let me pull up where she's filming, where she's talking to her. Here, this is another picture of the house, you guys. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I'm afraid I would be, yeah. I mean, this is all bullshit. All bullshit, if you ask me. Let me find Grandma again. Grandma freaking knew it. You knew it, Grandma. Don't try to say you didn't. Okay, let's look. Okay, she's got kind of a... Oh, she's definitely her mama. Look at her. That is her mama. Their bungee door. Hey, Mama Cat. You think she looks like the dad? Okay, hold on. We're going to look again. I wish I knew how to do a side-by-side. Okay. So look at her. I don't know. She looks like the mom, I think. Because she got kind of a Popeye nose. Ooh, but yeah, she does look like the dad. Oh my God, I don't know. All three look related, kind of that hillbilly vibe. Yeah, she looks like the mom. She looked like the mom. Wow. They need to go under the jail. I can't believe that. I've heard of minors having children, and there are different elements to, one of the things that was mentioned in one of the articles I read was, they called it being precocious, which is developing like early in life. There's a lot of things that can cause that, but I believe that because it's like a stimulation of the hormones early and things like that. So they absolutely, let me see if I can get some better pictures of the house. I mean, people are freaking out about this. Well, I wish they could charge him with more, but I guess if they can get life. But my concern is the letting them take a plea, because we've seen this so much, and it really pisses me off that these monsters who do horrible things to children get to take a plea. Stephen Stearns with the Madeline Soto case, that flipped me out. That that guy was able to take a plea. Yeah, with bungee cords, right. Yeah. Yep. Here, I'll show it. Because she's, let me show her at the front door. Shut the front door. Okay, wait, I gotta find it. I just had it up. Maybe it's this one. You guys, she didn't have any medical care. That's horrifying. "11 years old. No medical assistance, no nothing." Let me see if I can, let me see what this one is. Hold on. For 20 years? What do you mean for 20? Oh shit, hang on, I just hit the wrong button. Ha, ha, go figure. That's the way it is for me. Hold on. Jesus, take the wheel. I think I got to go get my freaking cholesterol medicine changed. I've had the freaking shakes. I hope they don't get out, but I have a feeling that they will turn around and, okay, I don't know why that's not letting me. All right, I hate that. Hold on, I'll find it. I will find it again. I had gotten out of that tab. Let me go back. Go back, Remain. Go back. I'm wondering, grandma's not going to take the baby, is she? And mom's pregnant, ready to give birth anytime. Isn't that freaking sickening? Imagine poor child is 21, old enough to drink. She then will have it. Yes. Yes, Sarah. Now this is just my opinion. I don't believe that, I think the baby, yeah, I bet mom went to the doctor for real. I bet she did. Okay, hold on. I'll find the picture of the front door again. Front door, front door. I got it right here. And the window was broke. And the flipping window was broke. Did they not think that somebody could just move the board and mess with the bungee cords? Then again, nobody probably even wanted to go in that house. So I haven't seen any pictures come out of the inside of the house yet. You two just forget about it. You have a wonderful day yourself, young man. Hey, anybody seen H. Davis around? I ain't seen him. Maybe he's working. Yes, no one running water. Yeah, no toilet. You would know there was no toilet. I mean, this 11-year-old had a baby. Had a flippin' baby. I don't want to be wrong on the state. What state was it? Oklahoma? Was it Oklahoma? Yes, Oklahoma. Oklahoma. A window broke. Okay, so if the baby was born August 16th, I wonder when they made the arrest. And then they tried to pin it on a freaking 12-year-old. Grandma knew the whole time. I'm just saying, that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. We have seen so many of these freaking monsters and their family cover for each other. Now, it happens everywhere, DJ, not just in the South, not just in Kentucky or Tennessee or Alabama or West Virginia. No, sir, it happens everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, that's what gets me, Sarah. That's freaking disgusting. That is just disgusting. For sure. Well, I mean, you know, the Daniel Callahan case stands out to me so much that he unalived a mother in one state, kidnapped her 2 children, took them to another state, unalived the youngest one, and was going to hold the 6-year-old as a sex slave. And the area where they found the 6-year-old was in an area where they said that they were almost 100% sure human trafficking had been going on. There were cages and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, Raindrop, it happens everywhere. My insane world. Well, I don't know what home you want to go to. Oh, you want to come in? Hold on. Let me get to it. Girl, you need to stop it. Jesus, take the wheel. You got to fucking behave, though. You have to behave. I don't need to know about your day. You hear me, lady? Okay, hold on. What the fuck am I looking for? Jesus. All right, hold on. I said I would do this. So, all right, hold on. Don't make me regret this. Okay, hold on. Jesus. Hold on, I can't fucking find it. You're gonna have to give me a minute. Okay, hold on. All right, I'm letting everybody know before I do it. You're gonna have to give me a minute. I'm busy. Give me a minute. It was a joke. I clicked on you and you said West Virginia. Oh, that's where you're from? West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. I mean, that is fucking sad. How disgusting is that? For sure. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to do 5 things at once here. Girl, you're going to have to wait. You do whatever you need to do. Okay, so there are. And let me tell you something. I couldn't freaking believe that these people are getting by with so much. It's like they don't care about our children anymore, you know? It really is. And that is sad to me. Very. It's freaking crazy. I think the youngest ever. Oh, you're right, May May. It is 2 years ago today. Rest in peace, Nana. For sure. I have a haunt hit list. So just a reminder to everybody, okay? When I'm no longer here and you're fast asleep in your bed and something just smacks the shit out of you and you're like, what the fuck was that? And there ain't nobody there. You just remember you might have been on Remain Calm's hit list. I'm just saying. I don't incite violence over here, but you might. You might just be on that hit list for sure. You got one too, May May? Hey, everyone should have one. It's like an insurance policy. Yeah. That is so funny. You guys need to email me and tell me who would be on your haunt hit list. Hard to believe our children are targets when we have pictures of Diddy party goers, Epstein files, Pizzagate, and all the rest. Yes, DJ. There are a lot, whether you want to believe it or not, elite people, who have money that, you're on mine. What do you mean you're on mine? I don't know what you mean, and I'm not going to guess right now. You're going to have to wait. I got a bunch of tabs pulled up. I have one, it's linked to the black button. Oh, girl. Hang on, y'all. Okay, took care of that. Okay, too funny. Yeah, definitely. So my question is, if they've committed a crime that could give them life in prison, why would you give them a bond at all? Why would you offer them a bond at all? Even though they offer bonds, at times knowing that the people can't pay to bond out, right? You think it was a hit? You think Virginia was a hit? Some people do, May May. Some people. Oh, Ghislaine Maxwell came out and said that she didn't believe, I think it was something along the lines that Prince Andrew had sexual relations with Virginia. Okay, what was I doing? I need to find myself here. Okay, hold on. I was looking for something. Dang it. I had too much candy today. Poppy's at the dentist. Tell him to give you something good, Poppy. Okay, what the fuck was I looking for? I don't remember. I don't remember. I was trying to find something, you guys. Jesus. I've got my chat pulled up twice. I'm having a breakdown. No, I'm not having a breakdown. Everybody don't need to run and go, Remain Calm's having a breakdown. Y'all know when I have a breakdown. For sure. But these people should not have been allowed at all to post a bond. Sarah, did you do a little video on it? Or was that on your live? I love Sarah's videos. I hadn't had a chance to play one in a while. For sure. So, Mama being due any day. And she ain't going to have a problem giving birth. Maybe she will. Because this is her, what, sixth child? Sixth child, all under the age of 11? Oh my gosh. That's nuts. Now, there was in, I believe, 2015 that allegedly a 11-year-old girl delivered a baby. And she became pregnant after being argued by her stepfather and denied to have the baby taken from her before it was born, I'll say. She gave birth to the baby with no health complications. But yeah, that was back in 2015. I think it's her sixth or her seventh. Hold on, let me see if I can pull that up. Oh shit, I went right out of it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Holy guacamole. I am just fucking up all over the place today. For sure. Let me type this in there. But the 11-year-old in 2015 had medical care. Let me see what I can find here. Is this, no, that wasn't the article I was looking at. I'm just showing you guys all my damn Facebook. Don't look, close your eyes for a minute. Muskogee, Alabama. Facing charges after 11-year-old girl in their care gave birth at home. The child was 36 weeks pregnant and delivered the baby on Saturday, August 16th, without ever having been to a doctor during the pregnancy. Court records show Dustin Walker, 34, and his wife, Cherie Walker, 33, were initially accused of neglect for failing to provide supervision or proper medical care to the girl. Why can they not get them with torture of a child? Why? Hello, Muskogee, Oklahoma. They tortured this child. Sarah, I laughed my ass off. I need to pull it up. Where the lady got arrested and she pooped on the sidewalk. That was crazy. That was crazy. I'll go over and show it before I get off. Why can't they get him for torture? Why can't they get him for torture? Oh, you got the clip? Hang on, Sarah. Hang on, Sarah, the artsy ninja. There. Now you may drop that clip, Sarah, the artsy ninja mod. Drop the clip and then drop your channel link too. Because I'm lazy. I'm lazy today. Okay, so Okay, where was I? Where was I? What did I do here? Did I lose myself again? I do that all the time. You guys are always throwing me a rope so I can climb back in, not to use on myself like others would probably like me to. Okay. The 11-year-old child had never received any prenatal checkups, had not visited a doctor. I think that's a great question. How many times did mom go to the doctor? And wouldn't you think, I wonder why or if they were receiving any type of government assistance. Hey, Renee. Government assistance. Oklahoma Bureau of Investigation completed the DNA testing. That's when the charges were amended. So now he's just accused of sexual abusing a child under the age of 12. Under the age of 12. There has to be more charges. What about attempted red rum? Conspiracy to commit red rum. How about that? How about that? You know why? They didn't know what was going to happen to that little girl when she had that baby. Right? Conspiracy to commit. I mean, what the heck did mom think was going to happen? Yes, the child and the newborn baby are under state protection right now. Under state protection. Boy, I got too many questions in this case. I'm sure more will come out. For sure. I had something pop up in my story about two men. Hang on, let me get my butt over here. Hold on. It might be on my watch later list. I mean, seriously, why can't they get them for attempted red rum or conspiracy to commit red rum? Red rum. Red rum. Let me see if I can find it, because there was two men charged with RAPE on children. I thought it was on here. Okay. So I don't see it. Right. Where is it? You guys, I got to quit putting so much stuff on my watch later list. For sure. What happened was, you know, damn it, I'll have to find it. Shoot, fire. Fire and save matches. Okay, hold on. The thing about it, you guys, I'm telling you, if law enforcement looked at my computer, they'd be like, what the heck are you looking up, lady? Because we just had, here we go. Here it is. This is horrible. Trigger warning, you guys. Trigger warning. 2 men accused of raping very young children. And this motherfucker's smiling. He's smiling. Somebody should have slapped that shit right off his face. That's what I'm saying, my insane world. Yes. Yeah, Sarah, that's a great statement there, because it's not telling us how many of the younger children were male or female. And if he's doing that to the 11-year-old, my guess would be he was grooming the others. I mean, because that's just sickening. That is sickening. And I don't care if an 11-year-old, you know, is developing their breast, or, you know, showing signs of maturing physically. They're not mature mentally. And it's sad to even think that they kept her home under the guise that they were homeschooling her. The house that they lived in were covered in feces and cat urine and, you know, shit and piss and, you know, I think Sarah mentioned the toilet, and how horrifying is that? Okay, so these two guys decided that they wanted to be with very, very young children. Okay, now this is in Louisiana, I believe. DeRidder. Kenneth Leslie Reed Sr., 74, and 31-year-old Justin Allen Stevens were arrested. Now, the Beauregard Parish Sheriff's Office received a report on August 1st of a child being inappropriately touched. Let me get that off of there. Inappropriately touched. I want to come through this computer screen and punch that dude in the face. Even though I do not, you know, incite violence over here. I want to punch him in his face. They need, our laws are not set up, in my opinion, to help our children. And, you know, you may hear, oh, this certain law passed or that. I need to pull up, oh my gosh. I think it's Louisiana. No, it's Utah. They've got weird laws. I'll have to pull them back up. I showed them once on my channel. But they were talking about, hey flies, they were talking about it being against the law to put a child in a casket with human remains. I've got to find that, you guys. I'll have to try to find that again. That was freaking wild. I don't even know how I came upon that, but it was wild. So August 1st, a call for a child being touched inappropriately. Reed and Stephens were named the prime suspect in the abuse of 2 very young children. Sick fucks. Excuse my French. Sick fucks. Yeah, that's where I pulled it up, was Utah. I thought that's what it was, flies. I'll have to go back in and find that. Both suspects face charges of first-degree RAPE of a victim under 13. Reed faces 3 counts, while Stevens is charged with 4. Okay, so Reed is this old man, and Stephens is this younger guy. I'm sure they've been to court by now. Yes, I'll have to find that because it was crazy. Let me see. Youth on children. And what would it be called? I don't know if I can find it. But it's fucking wild. Oh, ritual abuse. I found it. Oh my God. Let me pull up the right one that I had last time. It may not be showing me. This is crazy. So Utah has a bill to outlaw ritualistic abuse. And I'm telling you, let me see if I can pull it up. This was back in February of 2024. Utah. Let me see if I can pull it up. Ooh, I think I have it. Yes, I was reading from this, you guys. This is crazy. Here it is. I knew I had it somewhere. Some of the things it says. It's council shall develop training in recognizing the abuse of trauma, recognizing trauma, the impact of trauma on a victim. They want them to know about SA and traumatization. They want them to study it. Let me find out. Hang on. Some of these are crazy. Some of these are freaking crazy. Human trafficking, kidnapping, under 18 years old, abuse and neglect of a child with a disability. Let me see if I can find where they talk about the graves and stuff. It's freaking crazy, you guys. Ritual means an event, act, or a series of events. Convicted of an offense against a child, minor child, part of rituals or training or practice to perform rituals. So this to me means that they know this shit's going on. Some of these are really bad. They talk about SA, RAPE of a minor, under an aggravated kidnapping against 18 or below. And I wondered if they, yeah, that's the thing about it. If they're making laws on it, then this has to be true. Why would they make laws on something that isn't true? So they talk about R and SADO, aggregate. This one must not be it. Okay, sorry. I may have to look for the other one. The other one talks about, they even have unlawful kissing of a child. Let me see if I can find the other one. It was a lot longer than this one. It was a lot longer than that one. And I mean, it's freaking crazy. Like I said, it was back in 2024. I will have to find it, you guys. I don't remember where I found it at all. Here, let's try this. This might. Maybe this is it with it highlighted. I don't see it on this one either. This one wants you to pull up each individual one. And I don't want to do that. Ritual abuse of a child. Under 18, organic substance or material means human bones, blood, flesh, animal, vomit, saliva, urine, semen, fecal matter, or other bodily secretions. This is some of what ritualistic, a lot of this involves a lot of the ritualistic stuff. But yeah, I'll try to find the one that it gets specifically into. They were not allowed to put a child basically in a coffin. Okay, wait a minute. Cause the child to participate in or witness, trigger warning, the torture, mutilation, or sacrifice of an animal, the dissection, mutilation, or incineration of human remains. Right? Yeah, May, people don't protect kids anymore. Bestiality, sadistic or masochistic, I can't never say that, activities. The ingestion or external application of an organic substance or material or an activity that would constitute a criminal offense causes the child to, here it is, I found it, trigger warning, everybody, enter a coffin or open grave containing human remains, participate in a mock, unauthorized, or unlawful marriage ceremony as an individual being married to another individual or a fictional representation. Remember, Warren Jeffs got in trouble because he was marrying very young girls. Yeah, you helped him. For sure, May. I mean, people can only do what they can do. I completely get it that it is frustrating when you try to call and help a child and nothing's being done on the other end. That neighbor of that little 11-year-old girl said that she had called. She had called about the kids and the dogs. That baby was born in what it sounds like the poorest conditions that a child can be born in. That's good though, May. ingesting or injecting chemicals, narcotic, hallucinogens, anesthetics, threatens a child or the child's parents, family, pets, or friends with unaliving, serious bodily injury, or other criminal activity, depriving a child of sleep, food, or water, hinders binds or confines the child, otherwise acts to cause to arouse, gratify the desire of any individual and causes substantial psychological distress or bodily injury to a child. That is crazy. That is crazy. But here's the losers again. What do you think's going to happen to them, you guys? Really? I see old mom trying to make a plea deal. Could you imagine being an 11-year-old girl having this piece of shit put his hands on you? So, I mean, the only thing I know about homeschooling is at one time you could just call and say, I'm going to homeschool my child. They give you a homeschool number. Now that's been years ago. They just give you a homeschool number. They don't follow up with, is that child doing anything online or not? But nobody seen her. So can they not get her for, can they not get them for, I guess they can't get them for kidnapping, right? But they held her against her will. That's another charge. All right. Put your brains together and tell me what charges that you think they should have added on to what they have. I don't care if it could be, that the charges they have now can be life in prison. I don't think they're going to get much time out of it. I don't think they're going to get much time out of it. I hate to say that. Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully they'll get life without any parole. But seriously, I don't see them getting that much time. I don't. Mom is probably going to try to plea, I'll tell on him, you give me less time. So guess what that means? Mom and daughter got pregnant really close to each other. Really, she got pregnant after he impregnated her 11-year-old daughter. Yeah, too many people take too many pleas. They absolutely do. Absolutely. They do, they do. Well, with all the other kids in the house, I'm just wondering if they can't charge them with something like that. I mean, Sarah pointed out the door. Look at that door. That's how they tied up the door. No running water. Hadn't had. I wonder how they. Okay. How were they? I can't wait to see the inside of the house. I'm sure those pictures will be coming out pretty soon. Oh, I'm showing you guys something. Sarah pointed out the door having the bungee cord on it. I mean, a broken window. It was like they tried to make the outside. Let me see if I can find the picture. I don't want to go through this whole thing again. Okay, hold on. Because the window was broken. There's an old door out there. Grandma had to know. I don't care what anybody says. I may have went past it. Okay, there's the house. Let me turn off the... That is the house that had... How many did I say? Let me find it. Because I gave the ages of the children. The youngest one was 2. The youngest child was 2. And 9, 7... I can't remember off the top of my head. Because I'm weird like that. Well, I'm saying, yeah, I don't think I would knock on that door. Then they got aluminum foil over that window. And a blanket hanging in front of this one. That is crazy. Yeah. Guess what? If she would have passed away, they would have been charged twice. For her and for the baby. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I know the charges they have now could give them life in prison, but obviously they did not care about this little girl at all. To leave her at 11 years old, pregnant. I don't even know how she could have been even walking around. How would she have even been able to walk around? For sure. No, only them flies. And then the grandmother, it's like grandma lived across the street. Because when she was right here, when she was doing the reporting, talking to the neighbor, I'll play that again. The grandmother stood out and was recording her talking to the neighbor. So we'll listen to that again. Let me make sure that I have it correct first. You guys know my audio sometimes gets a little whacked out. This is Grandma. Now, I want you guys to notice how Grandma's showing me, in my opinion, she knew all along that 11-year-old girl was carrying a child. Yeah, she was recording her for some reason.
And the 11-year-old grandmother.
But we didn't know this was happening. None of us.
How do you think your granddaughter got pregnant?
She keeps telling us that it was the little 12-year-old boy that I used to keep. I babysat.
Okay, so this gets me because of the pure fact that I'm telling you right now, she knows that's not true. He was probably the only little boy that she was around. So why not blame the 12-year-old? I would love to hear Grandma talk right now. For real. She is faking. She is faking. Watch her. Serious. I'm going to slow it down. We are going to watch this fibber in slow-mo. Okay? Watch her. She looks at the camera too. She knows she's on. Look at that. Look at that. She's like, ugh. Check her out. Oh, that stopped right at, I love this. Watch. Look. You know me. I always find those candid camera moments. Yep, you love that lady. Freaking weirdo. Okay, hold on.
But we didn't know this was happening. None of us.
How do you think your granddaughter got pregnant?
Now, she actually didn't say, I love this. She said something else, but of course, you know, our closed captions sometimes they're like spirits, closed captioning is. And they're really getting the vibe of, you know, what somebody's lying about, right? Yes, a 12-year-old. A 12-year-old. If I was that 12-year-old parents, I would be freaking pissed. Pissed. Well, yeah, she's psycho. I love this. Feel sorry for me because my ass could go to jail too. And I hope they throw her in jail. Hey, Mrs. T. Because she's standing outside, she was across the street. And the news reporter talked to the neighbor that was right beside them. So if she's standing across the street, then I would say that she either knows somebody over there or that maybe is where she stays. I don't know. I have so many questions.
We didn't know this was happening. None of us.
How do you think your
Do you see how she looked into the camera? She didn't look at the news reporter. She looked into the camera. Let me say this on camera. Maybe people will believe me.
granddaughter got pregnant?
No. Took her too long to answer. Took her too long to answer. Wait, let me think about this.
She keeps telling us that it was the little 12-year-old boy that I used to keep. I babysat.
Do you think that because the 12-year-old may have been the only person, you know, younger person closer to the 11-year-old's age that had been around her throughout that whole time, that, you know, we don't know if stepdaddy was like, you tell him that it was the 12-year-old. Do not tell them that I got you impregnated. I can see that. I can see that happening.
She keeps telling everybody that it was him. They got curious. That's all I know.
I spoke.
They got curious. That's a little bit more than playing doctor, I think. Right? Let's blame a 12-year-old. Let's blame a 12-year-old. Freaking disgusting. So they go back on September 3rd. I'm going to write that down. I do need to pull up an update on the Callahan case. I did a pretty good live on that case and tried to explain everything up to date on that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they have. I don't know if they can be charged with grooming. May. I don't know if they can be charged with that or not. For sure. Let me go ahead and throw my ads in here. I didn't do it beforehand. We'll do it now, though. I want to pop over. Sarah dropped a link for me. I want to pop over to Sarah, the Archie Ninja. Okay, I got to find that link. Should be able to. There we go. Okay, wait a minute. This is the woman that pooped her pants. Oh my God. This is freaking hilarious. Hilarious. I want to pull up the two men that were charged with the RAPE too. That is so sad. Oh, wait, that's not you, Sarah. Sarah had it in her live. Okay, this is the full length of it. Hang on, let me pull up my chat. I don't have my chat pulled up. For sure. For sure. Leave it to me to not have my chat pulled up. Yeah, she didn't have any freaking underwear on. At all. Okay, Sarah sent me the link to the original Cleveland area body cam. But you guys have to go over and watch Sarah because she's funny when she talks about it. Oh, there you go. Wait a minute. She just dropped it again. Cool. I am just uncoordinated today. I am uncoordinated. I am. Okay, hold on. I keep not, okay, here we go. Okay, that's the same one. Okay, I got it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wait until you freaking see this. We're gonna lighten the load a little bit. We're gonna lighten the load, ladies. Okay. All right. This is from Cleveland area body camera. This is crazy, y'all. Okay. Are you guys ready? This is crazy.
And you, where'd you from? What's your badge? What's your number? Write it down.
Right.
You're under arrest. Me. So I put her in cuffs, brought her out here, and she crapped herself and laid down. So you're gonna end up getting in that crap.
She was sitting in her own shit. Oh my God. Sitting in her own shit.
It's not my crap, it's your crap.
Okay.
It's not my crap, it's your crap. Funny. So she's obviously intoxicated.
I'm gonna be arrested.
I had to get it off the music.
Do you?
No.
I
You
bet
want her in
these
here?
cops were fucking frustrated.
She doesn't want you in here. Leave right now.
You gotta go.
You're trespassing.
Can I use your phone?
No. We don't have a public phone.
I'm gonna give you the opportunity to leave, and you can walk away, or I'm gonna arrest you.
She's looking at that dude like, will you produce one? Call the popo.
You already arrested my family and you're under charge for.
I have no idea who your family are. I have no idea.
You already arrested my family. I guess he's supposed to know who she is.
Who you are.
You don't know me either. Why would you got to me?
Are you gonna leave? Yes or no?
I want his phone number to the police.
I want his phone number to the police. He has a special number for the police, and she wants it now.
Call the police on you. Where you from? What's your badge? What's your number? Write it down. Write it
You're under
down.
arrest.
I'm under arrest.
You just put your hands on me. Assault.
That's all I ask your number.
You can't push law enforcement up to you, ma'am. Shouldn't that?
Oh, she
Call
pushed
my
me.
fucking PO. You're not arrested.
Ma'am?
You're not arrested.
This is
You are under
crazy.
arrest. And I'm trying to be nice.
You're about to be prosecuted because I was already.
Ma'am?
You're gonna be prosecuted.
No. Look at my bag. Motherfucker. Man, could you get my bag?
14 and radio.
Man.
I'm taking her into custody.
Fuck you. Don't touch my shit. You ain't touching my shit.
She said, can you get my bag? And then she said, you ain't touching my shit. Don't touch my shit. I wonder if she had shit in that bag. I'm just asking.
Oh, you about to get 14 quit throwing me around.
Yeah, I'm taking custody.
No, stop. Stop. Oh, you must be what?
Copy. Any of you can bring those over with this.
Ma'am?
Crazy.
Oh, please don't go. Stop. Please don't do that.
Ma'am?
Oh, you arrested already.
Ma'am?
Oh my God.
41 or 20. Either of you
Ma'am.
go break trees over with 14.
We're just in the squad up here. This may be a mental condition.
She can't even scream good. It ain't coming out. Oh, is this when she shit? I bet that's when she shit her pants. Right there. You guys heard it. This is what did it. I'm backing it up. I'm rewinding a little bit. Okay. Listen really close. When she screams, I bet that's when she shits. Hold on, I'm going to slow it down. Let's slow it down. Okay. All right. Listen for it. Oh, wait. I'm such a goober. Okay, here we go.
We're just in the squad up here. This may be a
Oh, wait, I
mental
missed
condition.
it. I didn't rewind it enough. Here, we'll take it back to there. Here we go.
Stop. Please don't do that.
Ma'am?
Oh, you arrested already.
Ma'am? Listen.
41 or 20. Either of you
Ma'am.
go break trees over with 14.
That's it right there. Did you hear it? I know y'all heard it. That's when the poo-poo came out, I bet. That was the poo-poo right there. Jesus. Jesus on that. Oh, my goodness.
We're just in the squad up here. Just maybe a mental condition.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Ma'am?
Stop pulling on.
Okay, I'm going to have a squad check you out, okay?
You're going to jail, bitch.
I'm going to jail?
You're going to jail, bitch.
You going to arrest me?
Yeah, bitch.
Okay.
You're going to jail, bitch. She gonna arrest him, but yeah, she's in the handcuffs, and she just poo-pooed on herself.
Fuck you.
Okay.
My God.
This cop, she's like, fuck you. He's like, okay. Hey, at least he called in as he thought it was something mental, right?
You're what?
You're about to go to jail, bitch.
Okay.
Get me up.
No, you're going to stay here.
No, you're not pushing me down.
63 radio.
Oh, you're not pushing me down.
I'm not pushing you down, but you're going to stay here.
That was supposed to be here half an hour ago. Just called and said it's going to be another hour.
Oh, my gosh.
She's getting towed to her residence. She has money, okay?
Get the fuck off me.
Okay, you just hang tight, okay?
Yeah, bitch.
I copied all of it. You said it's over to what else?
Oh, my
Going to
God.
the residence with the vehicle, and she
Oh,
has
my
the money to pay
God.
for it.
No way. Wow. That would be embarrassing, I think. For real.
2120 dispatch, she's my okay?
You're going to jail, bitch. That is so funny.
Sorry, Smith Road.
He's been very lenient with her, I think. Now he finds the turd. There's the turd. Oh my God, did you guys see the turd? Oh my God. He shined the flashlight on it. He was like, is that really a turd? Oh my gosh. Turd alert. Turd alert. Oh, was that a turd on the ground too? He's like, is that really what I think it is? Well, at least she didn't have the diarrhea. Oh my God, Mrs. T. I couldn't imagine. Here it is. Oh. Oh my God, you guys. That's not, oh, that is just not a little turd. That is certifiably a pile of shit. Oh my gosh, no way. Oh, I stopped it right on the turd. Oh my gosh. That's funny. The most watched is the turd part. The turd part is the most watched on the video. Oh my God. Wow. And she doesn't have underwear on either. Oh my God. This is crazy.
You arrested.
119.
Ma'am.
I want to know why you
Just, ma'am, please.
What's your arrested charge?
She don't have any
crapped herself,
underwear
too.
on.
So if she's got no panties on, she's crapped herself.
Oh my God.
That's it was?
Bitch, tell me what the fuck.
Remember she got arrested one day.
What's your fucking charge, bitch?
For what?
No charge.
For just
You're a fucking bitch.
where?
Oh my
Planet
God.
Fitness,
What's your charge? Oh, I never been to Planet Fitness, bitch.
Okay. Yeah, I've never dealt with her before. Okay. Okay, but she's please. But
You about to lose your time.
I know.
I have to say, hey, Kels. I have to say, y'all, that, yeah. This cop, he deserves an award because he's like, I ain't never dealt with this woman before, and she crapped on the sidewalk, and she's sitting in it, and she ain't got no panties on. He's like, Jesus, please take the wheel. Make somebody else handle this shit. Literally. Literally.
I know.
You're gonna be on welfare, bitch.
Okay. That's
You're
fine.
going to be on welfare. says the woman who's sitting in her own shit.
I have no idea. Yeah, you can look at her, but like I say, just she's crapping herself.
Yeah, I see. This is her MO. This is her MO. She gets drunk and comes to show.
Okay.
Oh, she's a drinker, they said.
Yes. No, I know. And you're in handcuffs. Yes.
Not a white black. You're that you don't respect that I'm a.
You are too?
Yes, I'm a homeless.
2120
Fucking.
I don't know what she's saying behind the scenes.
I think we dealt with her several times. We've been playing that prisoner for the year a couple times.
She may just. I just got information. She just crapped herself. She's got no panties on. So it's
All right. Yeah, that's hers. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? You just crapped yourself, lady.
no, she was laying down on the sidewalk. Came over, tried to get into somebody's car.
There's a
She
Josie
wasn't
dropped
able to use
in
her
at the
phone.
right
They said no, they
time.
want her to leave. She won't leave. Then she started pushing me, so I put her in cuffs, brought her out here, and she crapped herself and laid down.
What's your name? Are you gonna keep that evidence?
That is weird.
I want to know that number.
No, ma'am, you're gonna end up getting in that crap. Okay, that's.
Oh my God. I want that number. What's his bad number?
Oh, that cop.
Tell her it's 14. Tell her it's 14.
He's so frustrated. You can hear by his voice. He's like, somebody do something. Oh my gosh. I don't know if she got grandkids or not, but you're right. Yeah, peep show for real, poop show. We have a poop show, ladies and gentlemen. That is crazy.
All that stuff was hers.
788
No, we didn't go through that.
He is so frustrated.
Have you guys ever dealt with her before? Or?
Women, you didn't get his badge number?
It's 14.
No, if he's a SWAT. I want you to fucking. No, fucking. I already got a case against you.
Yeah?
If you don't get his fucking badge, you're fucking gone.
All right, I'm going then.
He's like, I'm out.
Hey, watch out.
Check our systems, please. I think we've had several dealings with her at our Planet Fitness in our city. Also make sure it's the same person.
Planet Fitness. She's been going to the Planet Fitness.
Arrest me.
Yeah, no doubt, Flossie.
He has it, I think.
Arrest me, please.
Oh
can you
my
please
God.
arrest me? Sorry, so you on it.
Now she's saying, please arrest me.
Go to hell. Go to hell.
Hey, let's not say that. How about that?
Watch this EMT. Watch him. He's looking at her. Watch his face. He shakes his head like, what the fuck?
Sorry, so you on it.
Watch him.
Go to hell. Go to hell.
Hey, let's not say that. How about that?
33 dispatch.
Watch out, you're gonna step in the shit.
You guys have anything?
Did he step in the shit?
Pardon me?
You guys have anything left in
Oh,
there?
he's gonna,
No,
he's gonna
I
make him
think that
step in the
we're just
shit.
gonna do a. I don't think we're not gonna
Step
try
in
to
the
see something.
shit.
We're gonna go to Southwest.
Okay.
You know what it is, though, is?
What?
All right, we're gonna stand up.
No,
Can you stand up?
stop touching me.
Oh, did they step in the shit? I bet you. I bet you before this is over, somebody stepped in that shit. How much you want to bet? Just a feeling I have.
They're gonna over. You fucking see
Okay.
He's so
I remember they
flustered.
called, but I wasn't on her. Okay.
He's like, okay.
She was spitting earlier too, so be careful. There she goes again.
No way. She spit on him too.
Okay, we're not doing that spin shit.
Oh. Hey, he was honest. He was like, we are not doing the spit and shit, lady. That's what he said. We are not doing the spit and shit. Because she already spit it out of her behind. Now she's trying to spit it out of her mouth.
Not on you, officer. It's nothing.
Officer. Just relax. Okay?
That's my purse.
We'll get your purse, okay?
Oh,
We're not
really?
leaving it.
Really? That's
Yes. Bring your purse.
Liar. Fuck you. I'm about to go down.
Very embarrassing.
Could we use your house to trial our 24-hour
Okay. Lord Jesus, that is funny, Sarah. Funny, funny, funny. Well, you never know what we're going to cover over here. We cover a lot of different things. Yeah, it is a felony to spit. It sure is. But I have to say, if, you know, we don't know if she was intoxicated. It kind of seemed that way. But it was nice of him to call in, you know, that it could be some kind of a mental break. I mean, how many people, I wonder what the percentage is. We can Google it, but I don't know if we'll get an answer. What is the percentage of arrest that the perpetrator shits themselves? Let's see if we got anything. Well, there's no reliable percentage on how often people involuntarily defecate during arrest. Yes, the proper name for shit is defecate. That is shitting. Oh, he was like, get her out of here. He was frustrated. You could hear it in his voice. He was really freaking frustrated. Intoxication, high on certain substances can lead to loss of bodily functions. Mentally ill patients defecate as a form of protest. That's interesting. So maybe she is, you know, mentally ill. Many law enforcement officers reported they never or rarely saw this happen. This is partly because suspects who express a need to use the restroom are often accommodated quickly to avoid such a mess. Police cars are designed with surfaces that are easy to clean in such incidents. Yeah, that is kind of wild. Kind of wild. Let me see. Mostly intoxicated people. And, you know, a lot of things that I've seen, people will say they have to go to the bathroom and they don't let them go to the bathroom. They'll be like, we're 20 minutes from the police station, so just hold on. Hey, Schmoopy. Yes, defecate. That is the name. So we have seen many, many, many individuals who are arrested that urinate on themselves. That was a first for the poopy. That was the first for the poop. For sure. Yep. A shitty situation. That's freaking crazy. That is crazy. Oh, also, hey, if they're hiding substances in their clothing, crotches and between the buns are popular stash locations. So sometimes they don't want them to go to the bathroom. Wow. It says more than one cop has watched a prisoner pitch an illicit stash into the toilet. No one likes to have someone make a fool of them, especially law enforcement. It is not cool to make fun of a cop. Most times, you will go to jail or you're on your way to jail. For sure. Oh, Lord help me, Jesus, take the wheel. For real, for real. Prison purse. Hey. Yeah, I don't know about them letting you go to the bathroom. Because they would have to take their handcuffs off, wouldn't they? Oh, I don't want to do that. Lord help us. I do not want to do that. Yeah, I mean, most say if they're drunk or passed out or on purpose. That's crazy. That is crazy. I wouldn't know what to do. But yes, the cops seem to be really, I think at first he was trying to be cool with her. And then, she started getting feisty on him and shit. And, he thought he would just cuff her. He would get her into the police car, or wait for EMS to show up. The EMS didn't seem like they wanted to put up with her shit either, Boy, that is one shitty story. Shit here, shit there, shit a little bit of everywhere. For sure, for sure. Yeah, defecate. Defecate. Don't hate on the defecate. Isn't this a crazy channel? We go from talking about horrible shit to laughing. For sure. I do hope that they throw more charges on them freaking nasty ass people. Don't poop on the trooper. The pooper trooper. Maybe they could just hire, they could hire people and only train them in these shit situations. They could be the pooper trooper, defecating. I would have to write a song. I would. We could call it Shitting on the Cops. If you're out there on the street, make sure to cover your meat and wear underwear. 'Cause if you're out with Deputy Dookie, he will have a scoopy, and he'll scoopy the dookie off the sidewalk. Yes, we could write a song about that. I ain't freaking wrote a song about something in a long time. People doing their dope. The dopers. But yeah, she was trying to call the police. That was funny. Calling the police on the police. How many times have we seen that where people turn around and yes, you will get royalties for helping write the song, for real. I love making up songs. I really do. I'm going to get back to it. People trying to step on my mojo. It ain't going to happen. It ain't happening, scallywags. No, it ain't. Funny. I know. There was like 3 different lives. Sarah went live. I tried to go in there and say hey. Then Kels went live. I tried to go in there and say hey. I don't remember who else was live. I do try to pop in and give a little wave to everybody, you know. I do. And then sometimes you're on my television. If you're on my computer, I'm usually doing research while I'm listening. Or I'm doing chores and listening. For sure. Craziness. Crazy. I know somebody mentioned the song Crazy yesterday when I was playing that music. And I've had that song on my brain ever since. So, how many of you guys think that the grandmother of the 11-year-old that was impregnated by her stepdad is going to be charged? They're trying to say that they physically seen this 11-year-old and did not know that she was pregnant. I don't know how. I don't know how. For real. For real. Oh. Yes, he did write that song. He did. Willie Nelson. Willie's getting pretty old. I think she knew. And I think she knew exactly how all of those children were living. She sure did. And I can guarantee we are going to be hearing a lot more about this case. For sure. So, for real. You ain't lying. Keith Richards is pretty old. You know who else is pretty old? Dang it. What's his name? Rod Stewart. He doesn't look a day over 30 at all. He has aged so gracefully. Let me see if I can find his picture. Da 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 da. He's 80, you guys. Let me pull this picture up. I got a couple pictures of him pulled up. Check that out. What a stud at 80 years old. 80, y'all. 80. You're not going to let me have this article, are you? There he is. Hold on. Look at that. 80 years old. Oh, we love you, Rod. We love you, man. He's still doing concerts and everything. Yes, I love Willie Nelson, too. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, I say. You're a gorgeous man. Look how young he is there. People just thought he was the sexiest man alive. And he was. He was. Oh, women would just be hooting and hollering. And he's got 2 children, 20 and 14. He's got a 14-year-old child. Wow. He was knighted by Prince William. So it's Sir Rod Stewart. That is crazy. He connected with his eldest, now 62. Okay, wait a minute. He married Penny in 2007. They have Alistair 20 and Aiden Patrick 14. In addition to Liam, he and Rachel Hunter, also parents to Renee 32, Rod and an ex-girlfriend Kelly share a daughter Ruby 38. Him and Alana Stewart have a daughter Kimberly 46, son Sean 45. When he was 17 years old, he had a girlfriend and they had a baby they put up for adoption that he connected with that is now 62 years old. That's cool that he reconnected with her. That is really cool. Good for you, Sir Rod Stewart. Sir Rod. I think so too. I mean, you have to remember too, they wear makeup. It makes them look younger. Thank you, Sir Rod. Sir Rod Stewart. So I was kind of listening to some of the Ghislaine Maxwell testimony, and she's not snitching on anybody at all. I heard her talk about Trump. I heard her talk about Clinton, and she knows nothing. The way that she sounded was like everybody's giving Jeffrey Epstein more credit and has played up the scenario, you know, to fit their narratives or whatever. So, but Trump moved her. He moved her, so. All right. Anything else? Did Ernie Shell get out of jail? Or no, not jail. The hospital. Because I figured they'd probably be releasing him soon. But I don't know. I haven't watched anything on Ernie. Sometimes I got to take a break from Ernie. You know. We do know that's Fly's favorite governor. I don't know why, but she wants him to be governor. She got a soft spot for the governor. It's too bad I had to take down the music from yesterday. I played a song dedicated to the governor from Flies. But I can guarantee you that the stepfather definitely told, you know, definitely said that not to tell anybody. He probably threatened her. She had been, they know for a fact, in that house the whole pregnancy. The whole pregnancy. I don't know how an 11-year-old can carry a baby. It was born healthy. It was a full, you know, a full baby. And I don't because I'm only 4'11", and I know with my pregnancies, it was pretty rough. And she was only 11. And it's sad because not only physically, but mentally, it is just horrible what she's going through. But she is in state custody. The baby is in state custody, and all of her siblings are in state custody. It's like, what can be done to make sure nothing like that happens? No, yeah, Schmoopy, for real. For real. Thanks, Sarah, for leading us into a funny thing, because I try to do that over here when, we talk about horrible stuff, basically. It is nice to, end with something that we can laugh about. I never want anyone to think that I'm laughing about the situations, but if I were to continuously talk about all these horrible children's cases, and not try to, end with something a little more lighthearted, it's hard to freaking do. It's hard. It is hard to do. So thank you again, Sarah, for sure. I don't think Flies is in here anymore. I know Poppy's at the Flies. If you're in here, will you drop Sarah's link? And you can drop Kels's link too, if you're still in here. I don't know who else we got that is creators at all. I know Kels and Sarah are. She might not be in here. She doesn't stay around. She just pops in and then leaves. No, I'm not going to say that, because usually she's here all the time. For sure. Here, I'll pull it up. I thought Sarah dropped her live earlier. Or dropped her link earlier. Let me see here. I was going to set up buy me a coffee thing. I got to check them out. You're welcome, Kels. You're welcome, lady. Not a biggest deal. I do weird stuff like that sometimes. Why is it? That is kind of crazy. All right, let me drop, I'm going to drop this link for Sarah so you guys can go check it out. It's the one where she's talking about what she just showed us. You guys can check that out. Sarah's got some really funny stuff over there, for sure. Oh shit. I'm just messing shit up left and right today. For real. All right, Kels, let me pop over to you real quick. I am so slow. I am slow. I don't know what you're... okay, hold on, shit. I'll have to find yours, Cal. Where are you? How did I get the fucking Kelsey family? That is fucking crazy. You're in my subscriptions. I'm just taking my time. Taking my time, I'm just moving along. You'll forget about me after I've been gone. Don't forget, you guys, that, oh, I know you're in here somewhere. Nana's Angel, she's been gone 2 years today. And Mama Bear did a live where, where the fuck are you? I hate looking through my freaking sub list. I'll have to find it. I just watched you, Kels. Here we go. I found it. Sorry. I found it, girl. I better have found it. Damn it, Kels. Are you freaking kidding? How did it came up on Gypsy. That's nuts. How did that happen? How did that happen? I'll find it here in a minute. That's weird. Oh, Gypsy's getting you. She's like, I'm not giving you that link, lady. Why am I having such a hard time? I don't know. I'll get it, Kels, before I get off, I promise. So, I just wondering, though, who's live that everybody booked. Must be something about Ernie. Somebody's talking about Ernie, probably. I'll get it. I shall get it. So much for having mods, huh? So much for that thought. I just was watching you. That's so stupid. Okay, maybe I spelled it wrong. What is going on? Guess what? I found you. You can't hide forever, lady. Okay, this is the one you did on Gypsy. I know, there was a lot with Ernie. But I believe that Ernie I'll be getting out of the hospital here pretty soon. I mean, I wish him well and all that stuff, but you know, he was up on my panel. You know, I have my opinions on that stuff, and everybody else has their opinions on it too. Just the basic, him having an accident, of course we're going to pray for him. Was the accident to the extent that he said? I can give my opinion on that. We know Ernie, you know, he kind of over exaggerates things. He, on Chasing Justice, was showing his chest area, and but he didn't. Did he show the bruises? He did have bruises on him and stuff for sure. I mean, the accident looked like it was. I didn't see the van, so I don't know. Yeah, occupational therapy and physical therapy. Yeah, kind of that. Yeah, Flossie, a fish story. So, man, you know, Ernie's kind of like other people on YouTube too. He's done a lot of things, and he's done a lot of things to some people. So, you know, I've said this before. What happens is, even when they go on an apology tour, you know, people will catch them saying stuff like, I never did that to anybody. I didn't say that about anybody. And the people that he has done and said the shit about are like, wait a fucking minute, Ernie. Don't say that you've never done that to people when you freaking did it to me. I've seen that a lot, especially with Ernie. So, seriously, if you go back and watch all the interviews that Ernie had, you are going to find, we'll call them elaborations, you know, in the story. For sure. For sure. But people do care about Ernie. I mean, they do. So, for real, for real. But I've been on here 2 hours. I'm getting off here. Please keep the 11-year-old in your prayers, you guys. That is so messed up. As the day goes on, puppy becomes a hole. Yeah. Oh, becomes a whale. I don't know, because he's got Kentucky to answer to. So, for sure. I guess we'll see what transpires with that. Ernie will say things sometimes and people don't believe him. You know, he will admit to stuff and people still don't believe him. He's a different kind of character, but he's good at what he does. I mean, obviously. So, of course, we're going to say our prayers. Say our that's where I was messing up, Kels. I kept putting an S. But the link's right, so. All right, I'm getting my ass off here. Go do you, have fun, be you, do whatever you want. You know, you're all adults. You can adult. It's called adulting. Okay? And I feel that you can always get your point across without calling people names. Oh, Chasing's got it. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I gotta show it. Let me get over to Chasing's. Chasing Justice. I like a lot of different people in a lot of, different genres and stuff. I really do. All right, hold on. Let me get the right one here. It is. Damn. Ernie, you are very lucky that you made it. Yeah, I can guarantee you he was messed up. See, that's what he's lucky there was an airbag. He's lucky there was an airbag. Wow. Ernie, you are very fortunate. And he said he was doing 70. He said he was doing 70 miles an hour. And in those type of vans, like I said, my brother-in-law actually passed away from an accident like that. And, crazy. Crazy. Definitely go check out Chasing Justice, you guys. She's talked to Ernie a couple times. Well, I thought that was the ticket from before. I thought that was from the ticket before. The one that he got on, what was it, the 22nd? Okay. Maybe I'm confused about that. Oh, that's this time? They I think, don't they look at where you try to brake at and how far the vehicle goes from where the brake point is, where the skid marks stop? Yeah. Where the skid marks start and where the vehicle ends up. I think that's how they calculate, right? But the thing about it is, with everything that he says that he had in the van, that all would have came towards the front of the van. I don't know how he didn't end up with more head trauma than what he says. But I'm still going to say it, and this is just me and my opinion. I believe he's going to be released from the hospital probably sooner than what people think. But then again, I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Thick skull, yeah. I bet he had more than one set of skin marks. Yeah. I'm sure it did scare the fuck out of him. I'm sure it did. I mean, Ernie doesn't seem to have a lot of good luck, does he? For real. But he was scared. He was scared, and I was scared for him. All right, my ass is going to get off here. Thanks, guys, for coming and hanging out. Always appreciate you. Like I said, low budget channel over here. Nothing freaking fancy. You never know what we're going to talk about. We just have conversations. So that's what I like to do. Thanks, everybody, for being in chat and being respectful. I appreciate that. So, yes. Thank you very much. All right. Peace out, you guys. Go do you. Do whatever you're going to do. Thank you, Schmoopy. Glad you enjoyed it. So later, guys.